Hi BookTube. So today I want to, by the time you see this, it'll be exactly 1 year since Pax Panic, her channel at least, uploaded her last video. I did not want to mark the 1 year anniversary of our friend's passing, which was in May, but the 1 year anniversary of the last video that was uploaded, because I didn't want to talk about the passing itself, but rather her presence on YouTube, which was extended because of, shall we say, batch filming. Thank goodness for batch filming, because it extended our friend's presence on BookTube. Now in my country, we have, when it comes to funerals, we have 3 anniversaries. The week anniversary since the funeral itself, 40 days since the funeral itself, and then 1 year since the funeral. Not necessarily the anniversary of the person passing away, but the anniversary of the funeral, of the burial. So that's in my country, both for Islam and for Christianity. It's our culture. So I decided, with my culture in mind, I'll mark the 1 year anniversary since the last Pax Panic video. Now I know some people out there are still in the mourning process, grieving process, and it'll seem like it could take literally years or the rest of their lives. They say, there's one person I have in mind, but I won't say this person's name out of respect. Now I know they say that they're still in the grieving process, so I don't know. Maybe it is right for me to upload this video. By the time you watch this, of course, it'll premiere on the day of the 1 year anniversary since Pax Panic's last video. I'm filming this a few days earlier. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to edit this video so that my face will be green, because we know that was her color, right? So, 1 year without Pax Panic videos. Thank goodness, yeah, like I said, thank goodness for batch filming, and so that and that her partner kept uploading videos after she passed. Okay, that I repeat myself. I'm sorry. You know, it's strange to me. The concept of online friends at first was a little baffling, because we're not physically there. We don't know the person online. But then on the other hand, we only present our best selves forward, which is actually a good thing. Our friendships, shall we say, could be shallow, but they're less likely of, having a falling out. So, and because I'm such a dinosaur at content creation, I'm grandpa, or I'm your grandpa with fiddling with smartphones. I admit it. I'm a little bit slow at catching on with technology, which is why I found the concept of online friends a little strange at first, but then it makes all the more sense, because we only present our best selves forward, and so less likely of having a falling out, as I just said a moment ago. And being somebody with ADD and Asperger's, this is actually the perfect friendship for me. These kinds of friendships, where we can be friends from a distance. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that I hope to one day meet some of you in person. So, and this, all this to say, okay, all this to say that, sorry for the awkward pause there. All this to say that Pax Panic was the best example. Our friend Pax was the best example of what an online friend is. She frequently left comments on my videos and engaged with her friends in the comments, and did shout outs and tags and stuff, and was a real active member of this small community that we have, or at least this corner of a much larger community that we have. So she's the best example of of setting our best selves forward on the internet. I don't I try to follow her example of being a good person on the internet. I don't know if I've how to put this. I don't know if I've lived my standards fully, lived her standards of how to be a good YouTuber personally myself. But what I can say is I'm trying. I'm trying. And nobody can replace Pax Panic, but I hope that every one of us strives to be a little mini Pax, so that, I don't know, her presence in a way never goes away. In some way. You know? Never goes away as long as YouTube is around. Nothing lasts forever. Yeah. I start getting deep about this kind of stuff. It's weird. I mean, I only knew her for a short time, but she had such an impact on my life. On my life in general, because she was such a good friend. It just, it's so strange, you know. I do have one thing I want to confess. I was actually a little worried that I wouldn't be able to upload this by November, because throughout the year I've had health problems myself. Obviously not as bad as Pax had in her last months in this world, but I was afraid I was not going to be able to upload one of these videos. I'm alright, but I've had health trials this year, so, and I prefer to keep it private. And so I thought about making this a live stream, but not many people come to my live streams. I'm lucky if I can get 2 people. So I decided to compromise and make this a premiere. Okay. I've repeated myself a little bit. That's an annoying habit I have of mine. I'm still not much of a poetry type of person, but I'm dipping my toes into horror booktube. I've done a couple of reviews on some horror novels. So it's not my niche, poetry is, and horror. I'm starting to get into it. So, but Pax Panic was so all that to say that Pax Panic broadened my horizons a little bit. Broadened my horizons for what interesting stuff there is out there. Okay, before the background noise starts increasing, I'm going to tune out now. Thank you if you listened in to this video. And farewell, our friend Pax. We miss you every day. Goodbye.